Testing 1, 2, 3. I didn't put. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Desmond. How are you? Richard, how you doing? Andrew the Believer. Let's go, babies. Marcus, how are you? Good morning, Marcus. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning, everybody. Shelly Stringer, K. Braden, User, The Believer, Marcus. Let's go, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. K. Braden, Marcus, Powder. Let's go. Thank you, Sue Felicia, K. Braden, John Wheat with the $2 super chat. Let's go, my beauties. It is Friday. Friday in the markets. I hope you guys are having a green week, although yesterday I told you it was going to be choppy in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So who got chopped up yesterday? Who had bad risk management? Who got chopped up in the markets? Put me in the chat. Who got chopped up? Carl Little. Yes. You think you're great at it until you find out your risk management is not so great, huh? Remember, the only thing, yesterday was one of my best days of the week, that we have, the only thing we control is risk. Mr. Dave! Boom! Thank you, Mr. Dave. Risk management, folks, it's the only thing we control in the markets. A lot of you are trying to control the money. Not going to work. Not going to work. All right? Until you get your risk straightened out, until you get your risk management straightened out, remember what I tell you guys every day. You're stuck. All right? You're stuck in that limbo phase. Carl Little, hello. Got to be a great loser, my beauties. All right? Good morning, everyone. My name is Voss. I hope you were doing well. All that we ask that you do is tap the screen. 200,000 today. Share the live and repost it and donate if and when you can. Yes, it is. Are we ready? The state of our stock market is narrow this morning. We are narrow. We are in the whip zone here on Miss Markets. this morning. Yes, it is. Right now, what we're going to do is put in our major support and resistance levels. Okay, that's the white lines that you see coming up on the board. Then we go back to our execution time frame. We zoom this little guy back out a little bit so you can see the big picture. And we know above 685, my beauties, we have room up to 688. That'll be your first stop here on Miss Market. Now, let's hope yesterday was the Friday and today will be the Thursday. Above 688, we have room up to 690 on Miss Market. Under the whip zone, under 682.64, you're under the base too, and you have room down to 676 this morning on Miss Market. Yes, it is. Yep. Good old Miss Market. We love this game, my traders. We love Miss Market. She doesn't care who you are. If you don't obey the rules, she will hammer that thing on you. You do not mess with Miss Market. All right? Remember, we are nobodies. Miss Market runs the show. Let's put that over there. We got to close this up. All righty, the Qs. If you are here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. All right, right now on the Qs, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone on them Qs. All right, we are in that mighty, mighty whip zone. All right, we are in a narrow state in the whip zone under 601.45 right here. We have room down to 593, my beauties. 593. You got to get back over 605 here, okay? Over 605, not 604. 605, you have room up to 609, 608, and the top of this pivot right here of 610 this morning on the Qs. Hold on, everybody. This is too big. There we go. All right, what else are we looking at? IWM. IWM, let's go. It's all about patience. Waiting for the perfect setup, not what you think the perfect setup is, the right setup. We are in a narrow state. We are in IWM. We are in the whip zone. Yes, it is on IWM. Watch this sucker right here. Woo-wee. All right, here we go on IWM as we pull this back. Above 265, we have room up to 267 and 269 on IWM. Back under 262.97, we have room back down to 261 this morning on IWM. Amazon. Amazon, we are narrow. I told you about Amazon, didn't I? I told you. We are narrow. We are in the whip zone. We are in position 2 on Amazon this morning. Yo, baby. Let's see what we got. Bam, 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 bam. All right, here we go. We got 5 more crabs on the board. Let's go hammer those crabs. Let's go, let's go. We always thinking we found in love. Oh, man. There we go. All right, you are in position 2. You have room up to 207 this morning on Amazon. 207. Above 207 in a narrow state with a retest, you have room up to 213 on Amazon. Now, to the downside. What level do we have to get under to the downside? What level? What level to the downside do we have to get under, my beauties? If this was starting to fall to the downside, look. If we started coming this way, whoop, 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 what level? 203.85. Yes, under the base. And then you have room down to $200. All right? Yabba dabba do. Folks, this isn't rocket science. We're playing with green bars and red bars. That is it. The reason that you're struggling so much is because you can't control yourself. Let's go, SanDisk. Think about that, huh? You can't control you. Isn't that sad? All right, here we go. We are narrow. We are in the whip zone on SanDisk. Yep. God, I love this game. All right, here we go. SNDK. Above 624. Get over that pivot. You have room up to 668. 668 will be your first stop here on a SanDisk. Back under 612, my beauties. You have room down to 608 and 606 to the downside on SanDisk. Iron. We are in a neutral state on Iron so far away. We are in the whip zone here on IREN. Yes, it is. Let's see what we got. Boom. 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 Let's do it. Above 43.61, you have room up to $50 on Iron. $50. All right. Back under $42, you have room down to $39.50. And then $39 whole number. Thank you, Striker, Rachel T, Bill Boyle, Jules. Yes, it is. Boom. Let's go. Let's go, my traders. Let me move that over a little bit. And then we got to move this over a little bit. Bam. All right. We're back. AMD to the moon. Let's see what we got. Sonia Hernandez with the $1.99. Thank you, my Sonia. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, here we go. AMD. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 to the downside here on AMD. As we go through these, we are putting the watch list together, and we are posting it in the VIP chat. In order to get this watch list or your alerts, you have to be in the VIP. All right? And to be in the VIP, the LINK is in the BIO. Just head over there to the VIP right over here, my beautiful traders. You will have all weekend to study and learn how to trade properly. This is where you're going to see, or you just go to the website, thevostrtrading.com. Here we go. We are in a neutral state. We are in a bearish position 1. We got a bullish position, and we got a bearish state. Yes, it is. Let me put these in again. I don't know if I did this or not. Steady. All right, here we go. AMD. The state is bullish neutral. The position is bearish. You got room down to 195 here on AMD. 195 on AMD, but your state is bullish. So we're not looking to short this. Above 203.44, you have room up to 208 this morning on AMD. Pre-market, we could care less. More trades go to die in pre-market. How many of you have traded in the pre-market and lost? Put me in the chat. Who loses in the pre-market over and over and over again? Put me in the chat. Professionals aren't trading in the pre-market. Are you kidding me? That's amateur hour. What else are we looking at? Coin. Let's go. All right, here we go. Yes, it is. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone on coin. Let's go. The pre-market is where the big boys, your hedgers, set you up for failure. And then once the market opens, you ever noticed? Bam! It goes against you. That's why. Above 166.54, you have room up to 174, my beauties. 174 to the upside. Coin to the downside. Under 162.90, you have room down to 161. That'll be your first stop here on coin. And then 145.50. On coin, it's in the whip zone. Yes, it is. Apple, the Applicious, the Apple Man. We got 3 more crabs. Let's hammer those things. Take that hammer out and go boop, boop, boop. Let me put these in, and then we'll see what we got. All right, right now we are in a neutral state, bearish neutral, bearish position 2. Apple right here, 255 is your next stop. This is your next stop of support. Okay, 255. William, that's not good. That just means you don't have confidence in yourself. Above 264, you have room up to 267. A trader that runs from the market is a failed trader. Above 267 with a retest is you have room up to 276. Yes, you don't want to be that trader that says, guys, I didn't see anything today, so I'm just not going to take any trades. Okay? So I was looking at the market, and I didn't see anything to trade. No, you just didn't feel like losing today. You couldn't handle it. That's what happened. Sahira! Yes, it is. Thank you, Sahira. We got 2 more on the board. Microsoft. Remember, the market is not for the weak. Let's go. Right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 to the downside here on Microsoft. You know, the market moves entirely too slow for me now. It's like, no matter what I trade, it's just too damn slow. And I laugh when I trade now. I'm just sitting here hysterically laughing, and I don't know why. I'm still trying to figure that out. All right, we have room down to 392 here on Microsoft. 392, back over 399. Watch that $400 level, and then you have room up to 404 this morning on Microsoft. We got 1 more cheering crab. Yes, let's go. You got to trade, my friend. William, the only way you get better at trading is to trade. You can't say, this is the one mistake I see traders get into. I haven't watched all the course material yet. So once I watch all of that, then I'll start trading. No, you're just afraid to trade and lose. The only way you get better is to trade and lose. The courses are there to remind you how to trade properly. But you have to go through the simulator to lose. You got to lose over and 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 over. You got to build that losing muscle. MU, narrow, whip zone. You can't tiptoe away from losing as a trader. You're not going to make it. You will not make it. All right, we are in the narrow state. MU above 418. Get over the whole number. We got room up to 429 on MU. Back under 412, you have room down to 405 on MU. Let's go. Yes, only Dan. What's this on my head? This is a new fad. Hi. That's your name? Hi. Hi. My name's Bye. This is a new fad. So just go out, get some tape, get some gauze, put it on your head, and just walk around, and people will start high-fiving you. Let's go. Yeah, you got to jump in. Cannonball, baby. Come on. Come on. You can't tiptoe around it. Robin Hood. All right, Robin Hood, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. On the hood of Robin, things look good today, my beauties. All right, I'm just saying. We got a lot of whip zones. All right, here we go on hood. Narrow, above 76. You got room up to $78. Remember this, traders, as you come up the board, remember this played out the other day, remember? As you come up and reject here, you are going to get one of these at the whole number. Boop! Remember? We saw it live together, remember? That's the topping tail candle. Back under $74, we have room down to $70. Whoop, whoop, here on Robinhood. The medical mall. Nvidia, yes. I like that. All right, here we go. Nvidia, here it is again. We are narrow. We are in the whip zone. You know what's scary is I made a challenge to everybody. And I said you had to wait 5 minutes to take a trade every day, and you can only execute on the 5-minute chart. I think I'm the only one left. I think I'm the only one left. And then everyone asks, what's the difference between you and me? Well, there you go. About 188, you have room up to 190 and 190.50. I keep the promises I make to myself. Under 185.86, we have room down to 179. Let's go. All right, NQ. Let's do it. I'm yelling, timber. Is that what a lot of you guys did yesterday? Timber, it's fooling you. All right, we are in a bearish neutral state currently. This is what you got on NQ. You got to get over 24,987.50. You got to get over the base. And then you have room up to 25,138, my beautiful traders. Back under 24,758, you got room down to 24,448.50, and then 24,448 hold number. These are the two channels you want for a long, and this is the channel you want for a short. So if I was you, I would mark down this. You ready? Between here and here, those numbers, here and here, those numbers. PLTR, let's go. Yabba dabba doo! We are in a narrow state on PLTR. We are in position 1 to the downside here on PLTR. All right, we're in a narrow state, position 1 to the downside. Doesn't set up better than that. You got room down to 129. Michael Hart. Michael! Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Paul Miranda. Who got that last crab? Hammer! Yes, it is. Sometimes I'm so involved in doing these charts, I forgot to put the next goal up. The Galaxies, my beauties. All right, we got room down to 129. First stop here, okay? PLTR above 135. You have room up to 144 on PLTR. Mr. Dave! Mr. Dave! Yes, it is! Michael! Thank you, my Michael Hart. Love you guys. Zay, thank you for the lightning bolt, Zay. Tesla. Uber, Minnesota, coming up on the Ubers. All right, right now we are in a narrow state on Tesla. We are in the whip zone on Tesla. Let's go. As we pull this back to the execution time frame, above 412, you got room up to 417. 417 on Tesla. Back under 408.59, you have room down to $400 on Tesla. We got a lot of them that look good today, my beauties. Thank you for the follow, Kay Deonel. I appreciate you. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day. We are on every day. We'll make you laugh. We'll make you a smarter trader. We will do a lot for you. And you get access, everybody on here, to the VIP. Yes, it is. You are going to head over to thevoshTrading.com. That is where you go to get into the amazing VIP that we have created. That is where you're going to learn how to trade. That is where we are going to change your trading around dramatically. Okay, so if you're losing and you are just fed up, that's where you need to be. Period. End of story. Good morning, Rossi. Rachel! Thank you, my Rachel. The Qs. We just did the Qs. Under 601.45, you have room down to 593 this morning, my beautiful traders. Above 605, you have room up to 607, my beautiful traders. Uber. Let's do it. All right, Uber. Uber, we are narrow. We are in the whip zone here on Uber. Wham, wham, wham. All right, here we go on Uber. Right now, we're narrow. We're a little whippy. Under 72.68, you have room down to $72 right here. Well, 72.28 and then $72 here on Uber. Back over 73.05 on the Uber Rooney. You have room up to $74 on Uber. Thank you for the follow, everybody. Silver. All right, we are in a narrow state on silver. We are in position 2 to the upside on silver. All right, here we go on sliver. Guys are still messing with this, huh? We are in position 2 to the upside on a silver. You have room up to $79.70, $80 on silver. Mark that down. You're not going to do that in one straight shot. Don't be ridiculous. Watch your whole numbers up the board, okay? Under $70, $70.33. You have room, whoop, back down to $69.50 on silver. The question isn't who trades Uber Eats. The question is who the hell would get into an Uber? Rachel with the lightning bolt and the gold medal. Rachel, we got one more galaxy. We got one more galaxy. Let's go. GLD. All right, we are in a narrow state on gold. We are in position 2 on gold. He is. We got that pivot. All right, here we go on GLD. You got room up to 469. 469. Okay? 469. Now, what is the most important thing right now? This is your gap up. Let's see how much people don't know. That is your gap up. What is the most important thing right now? Who knows? Guy breezed. Did I get mugged? No, your mom was pulling my hair too hard last night. What is the major thing here on GLD? William with the $5 super chat. Yes, it is. Boom. Right here, traders. 462, your 50% retracement level. Above 462, you are going to look for the longs. Under 462, you're looking for the shorts. There's a freebie for you. Thank you, William. I appreciate you. Google Tiana Monet. All right, here we go. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside. Ty Boz with the Paul call. Rachel! Boom! With the Galaxy. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, my Ty Boz. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Go out. All right, let's go get some donuts. Everyone loves a good Dunkin' Donut. All right, Google, neutral, position 2 to the upside. Let's see what we got. Traders, this is something I need you all to hear, okay? Most of you trade after the momentum has happened. I'm going to teach you how to trade right before the momentum happens. Write that down. Write that down, please. Okay? I'm not going to say it again. Right now, we are in a bearish neutral state. We are in position dose. We have room up to 310 on Google. 310 on the Googaroonies. Mark that baby down. Under 302.84, we have room down to 296.50. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, share it out. Repost. Mr. Dave, Mr. D. We got 3 misters now. We got a Mr. Dave, a Mr. D, and a Mr. Charles. Holy moly. Amazon. Oh, Jesus. Thank you for the follow. Praise the Lord, baby. All right, Amazon. Right now on Amazon, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2. Yes, it is. You have room up to 207. All right. Under 203.85, you have to get under this support. Under this support right here. Got it? Good. Under, you have room down to $200. Candy! JJ with the $1.99. Super! We're jamming, my beauties. IONQ. I have a hell of a non-losing streak going right now for traders. VIP, did you know that? Did you know that? Right now, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. I'm due. All right? Just letting you know I'm due. All right, here we go. IONQ. Above 33.70, we have room up to $35 on IONQ. Under 32.76, you have room down to $32 on IONQ. Zen Method! Yes, it is! With the money gun! Thank you, Saxel. I have a lot of break-evens, but not a loser. Knock on wood. I'm knocking on wood. I'm due. I need a loss, too. I need a couple losers for my taxes. Let's see what we got here. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone on Saxel. You know, when we finish my taxes, everybody, the day before they're due. the day before they're due. All right, above 65.48, you got room on Saxel up to $71. $71 on Saxel. Under 63.52. We have room down to, I play quarterly, so they have some of it. You have room down to $61 on Saxel. Yes. GEV. All right, GEV to the moon. Above 835. We have room up to 847 on GEV this morning, my beauties. Under 825, we have room down to 816 on GEV. Thank you for the follow, Manisha. Thank you for the share. Love you. Appreciate that. Thank you for the follow as well. Good to see yous. Let's hammer them donuts. We got to hammer them donuts. Reddit. Don't be shy. I'm not shy. All right? I'm not shy. We're in an arrow state. Do you know anyone else that comes on live with these bandages on his head? Would you come live with the bandages on his head? Because I don't give a what people think. We're in an arrow state. We are in the whip zone. Yes, Reddit. And I need to help you all. Imagine if we had to wait for my bandages to come off. You all will be doing poopies. You wouldn't be traders anymore. Above 146.22, you have room up to 153 on Reddit. Back under 140, 147, you got room down to 127 here on Reddit. Kelsey Hammer, we tap it over there, Hammer. All right. Because they were sad yesterday. All right. The Star Rider was sad yesterday. I'm just letting you all know that. The Star Rider was sad yesterday. JPM. Let's go. You're welcome, Simrat. You are welcome. All right, we got the Star Rider on the board. Don't make that little dinosaur upset. It wants a little goo goo gagas from Uncle Voss. It wants a little goo goo gagas from Uncle Voss. We got a double bottom down here. Double deuce at 296 on JPM, okay? As we pull this back above 308, I got to get a new mouse, man. Above 308, we have room up to 310.50 and 311 on JPM. Back under 306.71, we have room down to 296. Triple bottom here. 296, mark that down, all right? Don't play games down there. Grant Cardone. He's paying $5,000 to the first people to message him. Cuckoo cacas, hello cuckoos. Michelle, yes it is. Boom. Michelle, my belle. Be like Michelle, IWM. Above 265, you have room up to 267 and 269 on IWM. Right now, you're in position one. You look good. Down to 261 and 259. Let's go. We tapping, Simret. Make sure we're tapping to get those thumbs up over there on the tubes. It's sad, isn't it? The one thing I've learned since being on TikTok, and we love TikTok Shop, is that society is in big trouble. Did you ever see some of these mutants? We got 24 more Star Riders. Let's go. The Spy. Above 684.71. Get over 685. You have room up to 688, 689.50, and 691.50. 682.64. You have room down to 676 here on the SPY. The Qs. Above 605, you have room up to 607. Now, that'll be your first stop here on the Qs. Above 607 with a retest, you have room up to 617 this morning on them Qs. Back under 601.45, you have room down to 593 is. Let's head over to Miss Market. Miss Market is the one. She runs the show on all instruments. You have room above 685 to 688 and 690 on Miss Market. Big Wheezy with the Paul call. Big Wheezy. Boom. Thank you, my Big Wheezy. Under 682.64, thank you. You have room down to 676. AMD for the go have fun. He is. All right, AMD right now, we're narrow. Above 203, this is just common sense, folks. Above 203.44, you have room up to 208. Under 201.68, you have room down to 195. Good morning, Quentin Grabowski. Coin. Quentin Grabowski. Rev. With the joy bean. Yes. Thank you, my Rev. Thank you, everybody. Much love to you guys. Thank you very much. Above 166.54, you have room up to 174 here on Coin. Paulo! With the hand heart, my Paulo. Thank you. Under 162.90, you have room down to 161. Here on Coin this morning to all my beautiful traders. Come on, guys. I want you to be able to do this, okay? I want to train you, and I will train you, and I will make you a hell of a lot better trader. I want your family to be proud of you. I want them to smile, and you can do it. The VIP is where we are going to help you fix your trading problems. TheVosTrading.com, or click the link in the bio. This is where we're going to get to work. You're going to get in the lab with us, and we are going to help you. Over 166.54, 174 up on Coin. Under 162.90, 161 on Coin. What else are we looking at? CMI rhymes with PMI. Don't we have whatchamacallit coming out today? The news. The more you trade the news, the more you lose, my beauties. We are in a neutral state here on CMI. Isn't GDP today? Gross domestic product. All right, here we go. CMI. We are in a bullish neutral state. You are in a bearish position. You are not looking to do this at the open. Please wait about 5 to 10 minutes before you look for any shorts down to 581, okay? Because of the state of your stock. Back over 597.50, you have room up to 609 and 618.50 this morning. Good to see the wizard today, man. The circle. All right, they want circle. Here you go. You draw a circle. See, you have big circles. You have medium circles. You have little circles. See, circles. All right, here we go. Circle. To the moon. You guys don't like that Star Rider, huh? Above 62.43. I'm sorry, Dino. They don't like you. We have room up to $67. Under $60. Get under the base. Under the whole number. You have room down to $57 and $55 on Circle. Thank you, Zed Method. With the bubblegum, Mateo. With the heartbeat, Bill Boyle. Daily news. Go get him, Powder. Go get him, Powder. Come on, I want one. I need one. I need one today. K. Braden with the boxing gloves. Let's go, my K. Braden. INTC Intel. All right, on Intel, about 44.73. You have room up to 45.50 this morning on Intel. You want to get over this 45.50 with a retest. This is not a break, okay? This is not breaking anything. A lot of novice traders think, we broke 45.55, we're going to the moon. No, you're not. You need a pullback here. And then you have room up to $47 on Intel. Right now, you're narrow position one, and you got room down to $42. Whole number on Intel. Yes, I am. Pokey God, you got it. To be the man, you got to beat the man. Let's go. We are narrow. We are in the whip zone. Above 412. We have room up to 417 this morning here on Tesla. Under 408.59. You have room down to 401. Wavy Shop, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Rev with the overreact. The Bravo. The Pop. My Rev. Let's go. Walmart. All right, right now we are in a wide state on Walmart. Wide state, position one to the downside. All right, we don't want to go short on this in a wide state, my beautiful traders. No, no, no. Okay, that'll be foolish, and you'll be trading right into the 1 hour 200. You don't want to do that either. So do not go short into 123. This right here is like Zeus. You ain't going anywhere. All right, that's going to be a major rejection label. Okay. Above 127.34, you have room up to 129. We got one. Yes! All right, hold on. Here we go. The Wizard of Voss shall set you free. NIK says, Voss, can you prove to me it's worth investing in you? Yes, I'll do it right now. Are you ready? NIK, come a little closer. Just ask your mom. Okay? She'll tell you. The Wizard of Voss will set you free. And let's go. Meta. Sorry, honey. We are in a narrow state. We are in position one to the downside. Yes, it is on Meta. Let's see what we got. Above 645.50, you have room up to 654.60 and 658 here on Meta. Under 640.40, whoa, you have room down to 628 on Meta. Whoa! Woo! 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 It won't on Zoom. The Wizard! Nolan! The Wizard! It won't zoom out. Let me think about this. Holy moly, we're zoomed in. We're stuck. We're stuck. Well, we're staying like this. We're staying like this. Woo! I like this. They told me to zoom in more. What else are we looking at? Oracle. All right, let's do it. Oracle! We are in a neutral state, position 2 to the downside on Oracle. All right, we got to pull this back to your execution time frame. Above 157.35, you have room up to 170 on Oracle. Right now, your major support level will be 151.50. 151.50. Under 151.50 with a retest, you have room down to 136 this morning on Oracle. Netflix. We got the Star Rider. You guys don't like the Star Rider. I'm sorry, Star Rider. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man. They're being mean to you, Star Rider. They're being mean to you. Oh. What did the Star Rider do to you? All right, here we go on Netflix. We are in a bearish neutral state. We're starting to get a little wide. Under 76.70, you have room down to $75. Above 77.58, you have room up to 78.50 on Netflix. Tovar, we're not playing around. I told him to ask his mom. See what she did to me? It's like trying to get 20. Daniela Ulino! Boom! Thank you, Daniela. Hold on. Hold on. Since we're zoomed in, we got one. Look, ready? Here we got one. Hi, my name is Sam Slua. I'm whining in a TikTok live chat. He just won't check Amazon. Mommy, he won't check Amazon. Does he not like it? Sam Slua. Sam. Stop whining like a little bitch. The Qs. Right now on the Qs, we are in a neutral state, position 2. Well, narrow. You got room down to 593. Life Wonder, Shelly, Daniela. Yes. Yes. Let's go. The Star Rider. Above 607, you have room up to 617. All right. Mark these levels down on the Qs. All right, traders. Life Wonders! Shelley Stringer! Daniela Ulina! Rev, Midwest, K. Braden, Bill Boyle, Mateo, Sierra, Big Wheezy, Michelle Mabel, Adorable Dad, Candy, Zen Method, K. Braden, Mr. Dave, Striker, Jade, Mr. D, Tybaz, Rachel, Taro, Marcus, Alexander, Rachel T, Michael Hart, Paul Miranda, Christina Zan, Panama, Only Dan, Hammer, Carlos, Sahira, Samuel, Pop Pop, Angel, KK, Striker, Stevie B, Sue Felicia Powder, Shelly Stringer, Kay Braden, user Lauren, Andrew the Believer. Thank you, everyone, for all the amazing donations today. Thank you. I love you. I love you. Remember, my traders, the VIP is open. You are going to head over to thevostrading.com. That is where you get into the glorious VIP. All right? That's where we're going to help you. VIP, we'll see you in the VIP in the next 3 to 4 minutes. I hope you all have an amazing day. Have a great one. Give somebody a hug today and make the world a better place. Let's go, my beauties. Let's go to the moon. Jay Dobbins. Hello, Bombi. How are you, Bombi? Hello, Michael Corkill. Good morning to you. Microsoft will do it for you. Microsoft, right now, you are in a bearish neutral state. You are in position 1. You have room down to 392, okay? Back over 399. Watch the $400 level. Then you have room up to 404.29. Please watch this $400 level, okay? That is a major resistance level. Major, major resistance. Julian Santos to the moon. Have a good day, everybody.